Danny Meyer, I guess he's the guy who started
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. And he did that for the homeless initially because I think that's, he's very...
He was a big restaurateur, like a famous chef.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He did it for the home. He's like, what we got to do? We got to make affordable burgers. I'm for climate change is bad, but here's every cow. I'm fucking putting out burgers, dog, which is supposedly the worst thing for climate change because they fart, right? Or something like that. It probably takes a lot to eat meat. But Danny Meyer, Shake Shack, and now he's closing 2 of his fancier restaurants in New York City historic hotels that previously were hotels. And now they are illegal immigrant migrant shelters. What's going on? What is going on here? I don't understand. So, like, what's going on? So are they just asking Washington for money and Washington's going like, we can't send it back? And Texas and Florida are going like, Texas is sending them, right? So Texas is going like, you see what we're dealing with? Our taxpayers don't want to deal with it. This is crazy. This is the Union Square Hospitality Group. Whenever you hear group, that means they own a bunch of shit. They're real rich. And they do blow and they know Noah Tepperberg, who owns the Tao Group. The Union Square Hospitality Group, run by Mayor, not the mayor of New York, Mayor, M-E-Y-E-R. Meyer, sorry. Governor Gillo has since confirmed that Marta, whatever it's called, which are both located in the lobby of the hotel, will have their last service on August 25th, my birthday. Should I go there on my birthday? Yeah. And buy a lunch for the real Marta? Because the restaurant is called the Marta and Marino. What is it? Is it like Spanish? That's hilarious if it's Mexican food. And they're like, wait, what are you doing? We just got here. Why are you closing it? Say, what the fuck, man? We just checked in, bro. I want to go down and get some tortas and some lengua. Marta and Marino. That sounds like a Spanish or Hispanic restaurant of some sort. So I will go there on August 25th, and for my birthday, I will find a girl named Marta, and we will have our last meal there. I guess they're staying indefinitely? What happened? Did the migrants go on Hotel Tonight and go like, yeah. Did they choose? That's right. Did they go to Hotel Tonight and get the surprise deal?
I think the plaza was full.
Yeah, I think What happened? Was the Soho Grand? Was Ali Wong in town? Was it booked? The Soho Grand was full? Every fucking fancy hotel is shaking in their boots right now. What do? They're making a deal with the city or whatever? Like, what is this? Are they getting commandeered? Is the city commandeering the hotels? How's this working? Are they getting payment from the government? How's it working? To be clear, there are 57,000 asylum seekers that they need to find housing for every night. And here's the problem. I don't think they're going to stop sending them up here.
They're staying at a fancy hotel. Why would they
Why
stop?
would they leave? Yeah, at some point you got to go, do we owe them something? At what point? Now, I'm talking to the people who've been in abusive relationships. I'm talking to those people who end up being with people who take for granted how much they give. At what point do you say, girl, you're giving too much of yourself, okay? All he does is cheat on you, use you. He still has no job. You got to get out of it. It's toxic. And you go, I know, but he said, it's about to work out. MTV's about to call. Are we that girl now? Are we that girl trapped in a toxic relationship and can't get out because she's got low self-esteem? I think so. Because what's the exit strategy here? What are you going to do? We're just going to have 57,000 new people who just came here illegally going like, hey, shit's bad over there? we got to do something because it's not going to stop. So either you build a fucking force field, but that people will get out. What do you do? Or do you go over there and make it good? Do you just take over Mexico? That's what we have to do. I'm sorry to say this. We're going to have to divert all of our military funds, which is a lot, from Ukraine to the new effort to take over Mexico, which, by the way, I don't think will be too hard. I think the biggest fight will come from the cartels, you know?
Well, now you're talking Vivek Ramaswamy's book. He wants to put the military at the border, the southern border, our military at the southern border.
Right, but I'm going one further. I'm going full Putin with it. I say we cross the border and take over Mexico, take over the cartels. We deal drugs to ourselves, tax it, okay? All those free pharmaceuticals drug addicts go to get, we tax that. Mexican rub and tugs, taxed. Corn, taxed.
Hey, we spent $3 trillion in the Middle East. Why don't we spend a couple of trillion down there?
Why don't we spend a couple of trillion invading Mexico and making it great, and then all the illegal Mexicans, not the legal ones, illegal, become Mexican and American, but then they can move just anywhere in America. So I don't know if my plan's that great. Maybe we just become Mexico America.
You want to turn Mexico into Puerto Rico?
Just turn Mexico into fucking something good that people don't want to flee. But then the problem is they come through Mexico. So then you're going to have to build a border you're going to have to build a wall. So if we take over Mexico, then we're going to have to build Trump's wall on the southern border of Mexico, between Mexico and who knows whatever fucking third world countries under there. I don't go that far. It's like the ocean. I don't go that deep. I don't want to know what's out there.
No, we just got to go down to Panama.
I don't know. So what do we got? What's under Mexico? Okay, here we go. Here's South America.
Yeah. See, here's a good choke
Why
point.
aren't things going great down there? Can't they just fucking make it great? Mexico. So we put, Guatemala's not doing hot. Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, they got a big tourism thing.
Mm-hmm.
Panama. I mean, these countries down there, what the hell's even going on down there, dog? What's going on in Ecuador? What's going on in the DR? You know, so we got to build a wall under Panama.
Yeah, it's a good choke point.
Yeah, Colombia's got some problems. They all got problems, right? They're all problems. They're all foster kids. At this point, I don't. Can you even talk about what made them? I don't know. At this point, they're all foster kids, and they're causing problems, right? And we got to put them in juvie. They're Bobby Kelly when he was 16. They're Boston nightmares. So that's the problem. And then you build the wall there, and then you make Mexico America. But then the Guatemalans will be sneaking in to Mexico. So then you got to conquer Guatemala, build a wall between Guatemala and Honduras. But then Honduras is going to be sneaking into Guatemala. So then you got to go in and conquer Honduras, make it great, build a wall under Nicaragua, so on and so forth, through Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, and Ecuador. And then, and Peru. Don't forget about Peru. And then Chile, where some coal miners got fucked. Oh, and Bolivia. Nobody even talks about Bolivia. I bet you could do anything you want in Bolivia because Bolivia stays out of the news. I bet you could chop off someone's head and replace it with a pumpkin and eat their organs and have 100 million slaves. And nobody knows about it because when's the last time you ever heard Bolivia in the news? And it's a sizable country. How the hell does Bolivia protect itself against Brazil? Paraguay. How are these countries just okay with being like, we just need to conquer the whole South America and just, send the Senor Swankies in a cheesecake factory down there. And that's it, Because when the place is good is when you see some pasty Americans in sandals with long toenails walking around asking where the locals get tortillas.
Turn it into one big Cancun.
Just turn it into Cancun, dog. We already started. Finish it. Just finish it, man. It's like the way Asia finished our cities. We started them and then they finished them over there. Just finish the conquest of Cancun. Push farther. Keep going. It's very interesting to think about. 57,000 migrants is a lot of people, man. You could you could have a whole illegal immigrant stadium for 2 Giant games, right?
No, Giants 55,000.
So one full Giant game, Jess, you just go. It's just It's just do it. Do it. Do illegal immigrant night at the Meadowlands.